Cannot wait to talk to Mel on this one. Big trade. Had to come on. I love basketball so much. And we got the biggest trade, biggest trade that I can remember maybe in my life. I don't remember one this big. Luka Doncic traded Saturday night after the Lakers just beat the Knicks. Ooh. Lakers just beat the Knicks. LeBron looked very fresh last night, triple-double. And now we got Luka on the Lakers. Oh my goodness. I got a lot of thoughts on this. I'll tell you what, first impulse thought, if I'm LeBron James and I see that Luka is on the team now, I want to stay in the league another 3 to 5 years. As healthy as he is, LeBron, and playing at a nice high level, imagine if the Lakers do another move and get a top 10 player to be the offensive number 2, or like just like a strong superstar that's in his prime 2 with Luka, and LeBron could be the do-it-all third guy. Oh my God. Wow. I want to see what my cousins think about this. I hope they hop in. They got to hop in. I need to talk to everybody about this one. I got to talk to everybody. Boys, hop in. I got the text from you last night, but I was sleeping already. I caught it this morning. I can't believe it. Hop in, boys. Yeah, if I'm LeBron now, I'd like to play another 3 to 5 years because everything's on the table now. As good as Anthony Davis is as a player, he's not one of the 5 greatest players in the world. Like, Luka's one of the top 5 players in the world. Like, I feel like if they could ever add another solid piece, now they're not done. I feel like they're going to have to trade, as much as Reeves is a good player, they're probably going to trade like Reeves and like Hachimura and a pick for like a high tier player. Because then you can really build. Jimmy Butler's out there. I like Jimmy Butler. Well, now for a win now, if you could trade like Miami's always about building their team and making them better. If the Lakers trade for Jimmy Butler and Pat Riley could get Austin Reeves, put him down there with Tyler Hero, just they got Bam Adebayo. Like, I could see something like that happening. Man, who's the next piece to go for the Lakers? This is just starting everything. Luka Doncic, 3rd highest scoring average in the history of the NBA. It's Wilt Chamberlain and it's Jordan, 30.1. Chamberlain, 30.1. Luka, 28.5. This is a big one. This is one like you remember where you were when it happened. Like, I remember when Shaq signed with the Lakers. I was on the beach. Crazy ones. When Jordan came back, like, Luka to the Lakers, man. This is big. This is big. If I'm LeBron, like, first of all, we got to go over why. Why did this happen? There's something fishy. There's something fishy here. There's no Luka. They just went to the finals. Kyrie and Luka, they upset Oklahoma City. Oklahoma City's a great team. They beat Oklahoma City. They went to the finals last year on the back of Luka and Kyrie. Luka's one of the greatest 3 to 5 players in the world. He's 25. He's entering his prime now. What made Dallas give up on him? That's like a slap in the face. To give up on a 25-year-old in his prime that's that good. I think it's got to be the conditioning. Now he pulled his calf again. He hasn't played a game since Christmas Day. So he hasn't played in 5-6 weeks. We're already in February, so going on 6 weeks. That's a problem. And he's always keeps pulling lower leg muscles, and they say it's because he's out of shape. But now, who better to be with than LeBron James? LeBron James is like the pinnacle of keeping yourself in shape as a pro athlete and how to conduct yourself, like with the work. I don't think there's a better person in the world that Luka could have been paired up with. Like, oh, you want to be lazy, fat boy? Try being lazy around LeBron. I think it's gonna be the best thing ever for Luka. He's got to get in real good condition. Start there. He's got to get leaner and in good shape. Now he's already ramping up to come back, so that's a good sign. But he's got to get leaner. Like he looks like some people that's their body type. Like Luka's body type doesn't fit how he plays basketball. That's just like it's like you don't see many top-notch basketball players look like Luka. So it's harder for him to stay fit. Some guys just stay fit all the time. They do their work, but they're always fit. Like Luka has, it's got to be a concerted effort for Luka to stay fit. He's got a little huskiness to him. He's got a little chubbiness to him, Luka. He's got to stay in shape. I think pairing up with LeBron James, find out what LeBron's doing. Go to that peptide clinic. LeBron's 40 years old, lean and mean. They got that number adjusted. Here, LeBron, your testosterone's 900 again. Here you go, kid. Stay lean. Have a triple-double at 40. He's flying. LeBron looks good, man. You know what, though? It takes a little more than whatever they're doing with him. Like, he's the best athlete, man. There's never been an athlete as good as him that was one of the best NBA players. Like, I think that's what it is about LeBron. When LeBron was young, I used to watch him on fast breaks fly by everybody else who was already sprinting. Like they'd be sprinting and here'd come LeBron. Like it was different. I remember being like, whoa. Then when the Celtics had their team, they were killers. That when they had Rondo and Ray Allen and Pierce and Garnett, like I remember they were bullying him and he went down the lane and went up and Pierce and Garnett and Allen came in up, but he just kept going up and jammed on everybody. I was like, oh shit. Like LeBron had that Magic Johnson game, but he was like the best athlete to ever be in the NBA, or one of them. See, you notice I didn't say LeBron had the Michael Jordan game. Like, that's why you can't compare LeBron to Jordan. Jordan was the best athlete and the best basketball player. Like, Jordan was smooth. Jordan was LeBron's athleticism and Durant's skill. That's Jordan. That's the difference. Jordan had Durant's skills and LeBron's athleticism. Jordan. I think that's the best way to describe it. Except he wasn't as tall as them, but he gave up nothing athletically, and the skills were beautiful. Beautiful. LeBron, tremendous basketball player, but he just doesn't have like the superior touch and finesse and grace that you need to be the most rounded, the most well-rounded. But he's great. But there's not any better athletes. And I'm not surprised that LeBron's playing at 40 because I saw him athletically and I thought he was head and shoulders above everybody in the whole world. That's where the debate, that's why things got foggy with LeBron and Kobe, because it was like there was a time they were both better than each other in their time. When LeBron first came into the league, he blew everybody's minds, but he wasn't better than Kobe at that time. 03 to 09, he wasn't better than Kobe. Kobe was a killer. But then 2010 comes along, like the Heat, and Kobe, right after Kobe won his repeat, that's when the Heat came on, and Kobe never won again. He tore his Achilles. So as Kobe regressed a little bit and LeBron really hit his prime, then LeBron came the best player in the league. But if I had to be honest, because I'm 45 years old, I saw Jordan, Kobe, LeBron entire careers from day one. I would have to give the edge, prime Kobe. I would have to take a little bit over LeBron. What's up, T. Rich? How you doing, buddy? Yeah, like that. This trade is an amazing one. This trade is crazy with Luka and LeBron. I'm just thinking of everything. Like, what an athlete LeBron is, man. I would take prime Kobe over LeBron, but LeBron very close to the best. Very, very close. I just I'm wondering why they gave up on Luka. And Dallas is going to be pretty good now too. Look at Dallas. I was just watching Max Christie last night. I was a big his father, Doug Christie, was a real good player. What up, Ricky? Yo, Max Christie and Davis are going to make Dallas better right now. It'll be Kyrie Irving, Max Christie, Klay Thompson, Anthony Davis. Look, like you got a deeper team already, but the Lakers, the Lakers aren't done. The Lakers with Luka, LeBron, they got to make one more move. The deadline is in like 4 or 5 days. They're going to trade Reeves and Hachimura now or something. They're going to get one more guy. You know what? The Lakers are going to probably get Jimmy Butler. Don't be surprised if they get Jimmy Butler now. They don't have to commit to him long term, and they can sign a different guy in the summer. But trade for Jimmy Butler, maybe a Pascal Siakam. I don't know if you guys know Siakam. If they could get one more good piece with Luka and LeBron, they got shooters right now. Gabe Vincent's a nice shooter, but oh man, I don't know. There's something wrong. There's something wrong with Luka. They must really not like his conditioning, right? Like KD, yeah. Like, oh, imagine Durant goes to the Lakers now. They do a package. Durant to the Lakers for like Reeves, Hachimura. They might have to give up Vincent too, but like, oh my God. Imagine Luka, KD, and LeBron. Oh my God. They were talking about trading Steph Curry, but that doesn't fit. But it kind of does. LeBron is so fucking big. He could play 1 through 5. So even if you got like a Curry and Luka, LeBron's got to play. Oh, you could play. You could play. You could play him at the 3 or 4. But the Lakers need a center now. They already have no center. Anthony Davis was complaining a few days ago. He's like, "Oh, I like playing the 4. I'm a power forward." He goes, "We need a center." He was playing center because they had none, and they just traded him. So the Lakers are fucked up. Their roster is not right now. They got no bigs. So let me see the Lakers roster. They're gonna trade. They're gonna trade somebody. Let's see what the Lakers got. I'm doing a Super Bowl live too later. Probably right after this. Lakers roster right now. Luka. I wonder if Luka's gonna wear 77 on the Lakers. That's a funny number, right? 77. Lakers roster. Let's see. They traded a good player. Doug Christie was the shooting guard on the Sacramento Kings when Kobe and Shaq were going. The Kings were like the Lakers' nemesis for years, but the Lakers always got by them. But it was Bibby, Christie, Peja, Weber, and Divac. Doug Christie was a solid 2 guard. His son, Max Christie, was becoming a nice pro. So they gave up 2 solid players to Dallas. Hey, what's up, Steve? Yeah, they gotta be just getting started. They gotta be just getting started. I gotta look at their roster right now because with no big. Okay. Who do they have here? They got Connect to the trade pieces. Connect, Shake Milton, Austin Reeves, Cam Reddish, Gabe Vincent, Christian Wood. Who's the big guy? That Jackson Hayes. He's a big. They need him. Hachimura, Finney Smith. They're gonna definitely. I don't see any way. Do you agree with this, Steve? I don't see any way that Reeves and or Connect are both on the Lakers a week from now. No way. Because when there's any trade talks, somebody's going to want Reeves probably. If the Lakers could ever get by without giving him up, I'd be shocked. So I'm expecting I'm expecting Reeves to get the shit end of the stick, so to speak, and get traded. But if they can keep Luka, Reeves, LeBron, and do you package Rui and connect? Connect's going to be a good player, but right now with Luka and LeBron, and what this would like, I would feel rejuvenated if I'm LeBron, because as good as Anthony Davis is, he's always hurt, but like he's not one of the top 5 greatest players in the world. Luka's like you put another guy with Luka, and if LeBron's like the third option on offense, holy shit, you became strong. Oh, hey guys, hit that like. That's all right. Hey, good afternoon, Ma. You making gravy today? Oh man, like Gabe Vincent. Gabe Vincent. I noticed him when he was on Miami a couple years ago. Nice series. I don't know if that was the finals or the conference finals, but the Lakers need their shooters, but they really need bigs. I'm trying to look who's gonna get going. Wow. Hey, why? Hey, here's my argument. What keeps LeBron from really being the GOAT? The way I see it is the only thing that Jordan had past LeBron was fluidity, like total grace and like smoothness. Like LeBron is the best athlete to ever be really, really, really good. But Jordan was the best athlete and the best basketball player. Like imagine LeBron's athleticism and KD's skills. Jordan, how's that for an analogy? Think about it. Jordan was the best of both worlds. He had the smoothest skills and he was the best athlete. That's why like people like they try to force that like you can't be everything when I saw a guy that was everything. You can't tell me he's everything when I just saw everything. Oh man. But now, yeah, the whole trade deadline's coming. They're going to shake up the league. There's a lot of stuff going on here. The Knicks got a championship roster, even though they didn't play well last night. I expect the Knicks to make a run for the finals, definitely. Cleveland's a good team. Boston's a very good team. But when you watch the Knicks, like they're just coached different. They play hard. They play together. And like I went through like 25 years of misery with the Knicks, 20 years of misery almost. I grew up in the 90s watching the Knicks. It was like the best. Ewing, Starks, Mason, Oakley, Harper at point. Like, then LJ and Spreewell and Houston a little later went to the final. And then, boom, it just dropped off. And then the funniest thing happened. I really took for granted how like lucky you have to be as an organization to stay at the top, because the Knicks for like a good 10, 12 years, they kept getting the biggest names and those guys kept failing in New York. We got Antonio McDyess, we got McGrady, we got Steve Francis, we got all these guys, like we got everybody, but we just kept being a bad team. Jamal Crawford, like we tried to go with him and Marbury and them, and nothing ever worked. We were the worst. And then Carmelo Anthony's team came in, and I felt like that team was like false hope, because I never felt like Melo was going to lead us and Stoudemire to like the title. I feel more confident about this year's Knicks team than I ever did about the 2012, like 11, 12, 13 Knicks. This is a real good team with Brunson and all those guys, Hart and Bridges and Anunoby and Tab. They're a solid team. I'd like to see what the odds are now. Let's check the FanDuel odds on the Lakers to win the title now. Hey, what's up, Heather? How you doing? I'm checking the odds now on the NBA champions with the Lakers. They're not built to win yet this year, but I'm doing a Super Bowl live later. I'm doing all the football stuff. Yeah, we got to do a nice Super Bowl one. Look at all that stuff. I'm not staying on too long here. Mel was supposed to call me because I want to know who he thinks they're going to go grab. He gave me a good name. He said Pascal Siakam. Let me check right now. All right, NBA Finals. Winner, Lakers plus 1,800. I wonder what they were yesterday. Dallas plus 3,500. Boston's the favorite, plus 210. Oh, the Knicks are plus 1,300. Wow. Guys, you want to know the best value on this board? It's the New York Knicks. The Lakers are plus 1,800. They're not the team the Knicks are, not even close. They won last night, but Denver's plus 1,400. They're struggling a little bit. The Knicks are fourth at plus 1,300. Wow. Dallas Lakers. Wow, they got Dallas. Wait. Oh, February 25th. They got a line on Dallas and the Lakers. I was like, what? They're playing? They're not playing today. They got a line on it. They got it highlighted on FanDuel. Wow. I can't believe this. Man. You know what? I'm gonna do the football live at 7 o'clock, early evening, when everybody's kind of like done with their day. I talked to a few of the guys. I'm going to go in about 7 o'clock. We're going to do the whole football thing, check out the odds. We're going to check out the coin toss, Heather, heads or tails. I think I'm going tails. Tails never fails. We're going to look at the MVPs, all that stuff, 100%. But Mel, goofball Mel, my friend Mel, he was supposed to talk to me about the trade. We were talking before, but he must have stepped out. So I don't know what happened to him. But I love the trade for the Lakers. And if I'm LeBron James, I'm trying to play till I'm 45 years old now. Yeah, they messed like Stoudemire, Steve. Like, I'm a Knicks fan. Amari Stoudemire wasn't the same guy when he got to the Knicks, but he thought he was. But like, I don't know if Steve Nash really made him that much better, or if he lost his athleticism that much with the microfracture knee surgery. But Stoudemire wasn't enough. He wasn't enough. Right? He wasn't Phoenix Amari. If he was Phoenix Amari, we have a chance with Melo and him, get a good point guard. But hey Steve, you know what always baffled me about basketball? Following a guy's mental and the difference it is of a pretty good player and a legend GOAT. I remember being on vacation in Miami in like 2007 or 8, and I went to it was the year before LeBron, a couple years before LeBron got there. Dwayne Wade was on the team, Sean Marion, Michael Beasley, and they played Denver that night. And I got tickets. I went to the game. It was Billups, J.R. Smith, Camby, Nene. Good Denver team. Denver beat the shit out of them that night. But what I took away from that night, watching J.R. Smith in person, I remember thinking to myself, holy shit, Jordan, Kobe, they're not much more skilled than this guy. Like, the things I was watching J.R. Smith do on the basketball court shows me he must have been a mental goofball at some point, like with the focus, because a guy that skilled, he could have been the best player in the league. If he had LeBron James, Jordan, Kobe's mentality, like thought process, I think he could have been the best player in the league. Like he was that impressive to me physically when I watched it. I just like random. Like, sometimes you see a guy and you're like, oh shit, Jesus. Like, I'll never forget that, watching J.R. Smith in person that night. It was amazing. And I also saw that I knew that Trevor Ariza was going to be a good player. I'm at the Knicks game, mid 2000s. They're playing the Heat. Right. One time I'm at the Knicks Heat game, and Dwayne Wade goes backdoor on Trevor Ariza. Trevor Ariza was like a rookie. Knicks stunk, but I'm at the game. I love the Knicks. And he got the jump on him, the cut. He got the step on him. Ariza recovered. They threw Dwayne Wade an alley-oop. Ariza made up the ground on the way to the basket and knocked the pass out of bounds before he could even dunk it. Like, it was like a cheetah. I said, holy shit. I took a mental note of that. I said, wow, this kid's going to have a 10, 12-year career in this league. And he did. Kobe went and got him later, won a championship with Kobe. Like you could see certain players that have that value. But Luka, you know what? The best thing that could happen for Luka is go on a fucking diet. Sometimes you got to talk straight. If he's been a little husky and he's an NBA player, he's burning calories like everybody else, but if he's staying a little husky and he's having these lower leg extremity injuries, he's got to get lean. He's got to make it the number one priority in his life. He's got to follow the diet. He's got to do the cardio and play basketball. He's got to add it without wearing himself out, whether that's swimming in the pool so you don't do the joints, the bike. He's got to stay lean. And, I got a feeling LeBron's on a couple peptides, so maybe they should take him down to the clinic. You know what I'm saying? Give him a peptide or something. Help this guy lean out. Yeah, like here's the thing that I like about this. Things rub off. Like being around a greatness like that. Like I fool around with my humor. I hate on LeBron, but the guy knows he's a pro. He knows how to train. He trains right. He eats right. He sleeps right. You have to live your life a certain way to play for 20 something years. He's the only guy. Who better to be around than LeBron? You go around LeBron, you can't be cocky, nose up in the air, because LeBron will put you in your place. Like, I think being around LeBron, he's got to respect that. He's got to show respect. And LeBron will give him the leadership and the mentorship. And LeBron likes that type of challenge. Like, LeBron's a good guy like that. He'll help Luka. They'll be working out together. Luka will be in there 5 a.m. with LeBron. You could bet on that. So I like that. Yeah, Ricky. Get him a fucking peptide. I'll take him. Yeah, Ricky. I'm going to tell you. I'm going to teach you guys about this shit. Everything is not what it seems. Jason Tatum, Westbrook now. You ever see Westbrook lately? He's got a 12. He's got a 13 pack. He's 36. He's more ripped than ever. These guys are not on steroids. However, they got something called peptides. They got peptides. That's what I found out about. You go to a wellness place. Oh, yeah, how you doing? If they give it to a regular 35-year-old guy, why wouldn't they give it to a world-class athlete 35-year-old guy? If they give me a pound, oh, Johnny, where'd you go to the wellness? Oh, good job, man. Congratulations. Why are we frowning upon it when you actually really need it? You know what I'm saying? So they got these things called peptides and other things. You get your blood work at the doctor. And let's say a man's optimal testosterone, low end of normal is 300, high end of normal is 1100. So I'm sure these athletes want to be between, 900 and 1,000. So if they run 35-year-old blank's blood work and he's at 560, you give him a little peptide that it kicks in the natural. They have all these words. It kicks in the natural reproduction, gets the testes going. All of a sudden, your testosterone sits back at 900 or 1,000, and then all of a sudden you're not getting big, but you stay lean. You ever notice how fucking lean these guys are? LeBron's 40. Okay, Google Larry Holmes at 40, George Foreman at 40. Like the natural progression, no matter who you are, like you get smoother. LeBron's tight. If you adjust that number, you can continue at the way somebody who recovers at the optimal rate continues. You get better. You stay lean. You recover, so you can basically stay youthful and healthy longer. So, I noticed Russell Westbrook was having knee issues 5 years ago. At 30, his knees were going on him, and all of a sudden, he had a little resurgence. When we were young, I never saw a guy go from young to old to young again. Seeing that a little bit. Russell Westbrook is fucking springy, like a frog these days. His knees were going 5 years ago. Now, you also have stem cell. That's why Kobe and Peyton Manning, they were going to Germany 15 years ago. Now they got it right in fucking Florida, New York. But 15 years ago, they were going to Germany for the stem cell because they're a little bit ahead, the scientists in Europe. They don't want to tell you that, but they are. So you get the stem cell. Now, let's say, God forbid, I tear my shoulder or something. Most of the time you get shoulder surgery, but now they got stem cell. They hit you with the stem cell. It regrows everything. You're back to healed. You don't like it's next level shit. I'm reading these comments. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You're right, Steve. I think that Luka will bring the joy back into the game for Bron. Bronny's got a lot of pressure on him. I feel bad for that kid. Luka's there, play some one-on-one. Come on, let's go, bro. Like I think Luka will be good for Bronny. That's an excellent point, Steve. Oh yeah. So you know what? If who is that? Like if all these guys are messing around with peptides and shit, I think it's made for a guy like Luka. The guy's obviously got weight issues genetically. If you know, let me tell you something. I go on the elliptical for 20 minutes. I'm fucking burning calories. Like, do you know how much Luka runs to stay chubby? That's almost impossible. It's genetics. It's not like, oh, like they're making like, oh, he's always out of shape. Like, come on, really? You think that? He's a fucking basketball junkie. He loves the game. You don't just stay chubby like that. Like he has to work on it. He's got to work on it. Oh, who's on the board today? Hey, we got basketball guys in here. Give me a winner for today, boys. Hey, I got one for you guys. I got one for you guys today. Now, I got screwed. I live down the shore now. I always got the Knicks, MSG, the Nets on yes, and I get Philadelphia now because I'm in between. So I've been a half-ass Sixer fan the last 7-8 years. So all of a sudden, a couple years ago, they took away the Knicks. So I watch more Philly and more Brooklyn. They took away the Knicks. So a couple weeks ago, I'm watching the Philly. Philly stinks, and Embiid never plays. George is gone now, but I'm watching Philly against the Lakers. They beat them. They beat them one night. Then I'm watching them against Cleveland. They beat them. Now I'm in AC gambling a couple nights ago. I go to the sports book. I look. They're playing Denver. Philly's home. The spread is +9. I said, ooh, I know something. Most of the general people that aren't watch. I happen to watch like 3-4 games in a row the past couple weeks. Maxi's playing tremendous. Something clicked a little bit with them. I watched them. They're +9 against Denver the other night. And I said, oh, I'm going to take Philly +9. 9.5 it was. I took them. Won easy. They lost by 1 or 2. They almost won the game. I had a money line too. Now today, Boston is at Philadelphia. I just told you Philadelphia has played like solid for about 10 days in a row. They've been playing solid. They're getting 11 at home. I know Boston's dangerous, but that's my pick today. I'll take the 11 with Philly. Boston's been tired. And let me tell you another thing about the Celtics. Boston had their lowest shooting percentage month in one calendar month from 3 in 3 years. So I don't know why. I don't have time to figure that out. But I know they're tired. They're about to go into the All-Star break. They're on the road in Philly. And what is it today? Sunday? Everybody goes out on Saturday night in January. These guys are bored. Give me Philly at home plus the 11 coming off the hot week. Remember that one today. When you're watching Philly and Boston today, and Philly's like up 6, like midway through the second, and they're an 11-point underdog, be like, Nooch, he was right. He was right. Oh. Did he? I didn't even know that. LeBron had AD lose 30? Yeah, LeBron, nobody's better at I bust chops, but honestly, you want my honest opinion? I don't think there's anything wrong with what LeBron or these players are doing. I think if you're 35 years old or 32, whatever, and you're in the fucking NBA and they're congratulating Tony Pepperoni for going to the fucking wellness clinic, nobody's frowning upon him. But you're LeBron James and you can't get your number adjusted to continue and be at your best. I take issue with that. More power to you, LeBron. And the way he keeps himself in shape, it's not easy to do no matter what. So I'm not hating on him in the real scheme of things. Oh, you live in Philly? Hey, I got a lot of friends in Philadelphia. A lot of friends. I know some good people in Philadelphia. And I follow a really good fighter in Philadelphia. My guy, I love him. Sonny Conto. He's a heavyweight. He's 28 years old now, 13-0, something like that. I met him in 2019 randomly, and he's been a friend ever since. Shout out to Sonny Conto from Philadelphia. Class act, good guy. And he's going straight up, still ascending. Oh, wow! I did not know that. And you know what? They say LeBron had he didn't know about this. He was out eating dinner with his family in Manhattan last night, and he got the call. He didn't know. Wow, I got to check that out. I like that. I like it. Yeah, LeBron's gonna help Luka. Luka's gonna help Bronny. You're gonna see Bronny start playing with more confidence. Who has more I don't give a fuck in them than Luka? You don't see him getting nervous. He came into hostile environments. Let's be honest. As a young white kid in the NBA, it's tough. Guys were trying him early, and then you got the fans and shit. Like Luka knows how to zone things out, and I think he'll be good to help Bronny zone things out. Everybody hating on Bronny. Like, I think Stephen A. Smith is a fucking scumbag for saying that on SportsCenter, on First Take the other morning. Like, listen, LeBron, with your son, please stop it. I plead with, like, shut the fuck up, you drama queen. Like that's disrespectful, man. Don't do that shit. First of all, LeBron James' son has more athletic ability than 99% of the guys in the NBA. Like, why is everybody hating? Like he's got the athleticism of like Westbrook. So, and when I watched him at the combine, you don't just hit like 23 out of 25 threes if you can't shoot. The reason he's not shooting good now, he's fucking nervous. He's got nerves going. Let him fucking get into the rhythm of everything. Stop doing public pleas and embarrassing him. Like, how much more can you humiliate the kid? The kid's sitting home watching First Take. Maybe he's in the classroom with his friends, or, you know, in the student center. You know what I'm saying? He's not in college. Say he's chilling with a bunch of his peers, and he's got to watch that scumbag Stephen A. going, "Yo, LeBron, please, with your son." Like, yo, that's low class. That's low class shit. Leave Bronny alone. Leave Bronny alone. He didn't do anything to anybody. Seriously, cut it out, Stephen A. Smith. You know class scumbag. Fucking got me all messed up. It's not even recognizing my face. It's because I have my glasses on. I got facial recognition over here. Hey, Knicks at 1,300? Who's your team, Sixers? I'll tell you, the last time I went to a Sixer game, it was March 2017. Ben Simmons was out and Embiid was out. And the Knicks beat Philly that night. And Carmelo Anthony was out. It was a fucked up thing. Everybody was out. It was a blizzard. I went with my father and two of his lifelong friends from Philly, Johnny and Greg Gentili. They actually had a place called Family Motors for years. You ever heard of Family Motors in Philadelphia? That's my dad's friend's place. Lakers fan. Hey, I got to share something with you. Hey, nobody ever heard this story. I don't tell this story. It's so unbelievable. Nobody would realize it. Like, nobody would even believe it. But we're talking here. You'll appreciate this one. I'm a freshman in college, September 1998. Yeah, Iverson. Well, listen, this is about that time. September 98, I'm a freshman in college. I'm playing basketball. I was a three-sport athlete in high school, but my best sport was baseball. I love football. Basketball came the hardest to me, but I loved it the most. I was stubborn. I said, I don't want to pitch and sit every 5 days and sit and eat fucking peanuts and go, no, fuck that. I'm going to play basketball. So I went to Ramapo College in New Jersey, and I played D3 basketball my first year. And I get out there, and we're in our preseason speed and conditioning and open gym runs in like late September, early October, before the official Midnight Madness at the end of October when the season starts for us. We're in pre-season shit. So at that same exact time, you could look this shit up. Kobe Bryant is producing his first, he's doing his first rap album, and he's promoting it in New York City at Hot 97 radio studios. And he's there all week. I'm 18. Kobe's 19, but he's already on the Lakers, two years, fucking superstar. Or he might have just had his air balls. So he's training hard. So Kobe needs a place to practice for the whole week. So he makes a call. It's the nearest NBA team's practice facility. The New Jersey Nets at the time, with Van Horn and Kittles and all those guys, their practice facility was my game facility, Ramapo. I used to run with the Nets every day, like open runs, all the fucking Nets. Kobe came down to Ramapo College for the whole week, lifted with him, fucking trained with him. My whole team, all of us, we hung with Kobe for a whole week, and he was the greatest fucking basketball player I've ever seen in my life. I knew he was going to be the best. I never saw anything like that. It actually shattered my confidence for about a month. I said, oh my God, I fucking suck. Like maybe, oh my God, maybe I shouldn't be playing this sport. like he was so good. It was amazing. It was amazing. And the work ethic, the training. Every time I got to the gym in the morning, he was lifting. At night, open runs, he was never off the court. Never off the court. Greatest work ethic I've ever seen. And then that year, I went into my basketball season. Kobe takes off, makes the fucking All-Star game. Makes the All-Star game. Starts, goes at Jordan. I was with Kobe at that time. That's when he became my favorite player. So then I got that piece of Kobe, like where I saw the work and everything and why. And I realized this guy's going to be the fucking greatest. And then like when the Knicks started to stink in the 2000s, well, guess who I rooted for if the Knicks weren't in the playoffs? Lakers. I was fucking, so I enjoyed that whole Kobe career run. Oh my God, did I enjoy that. I knew Kobe was going to do it. I'll tell you what, when Kobe lost in the finals to the Celtics, I was fucking shocked. I looked at Kobe like Jordan. I was like, that's Jordan. Like, I was shocked that they lost to the Celtics. I was scratching my head that time. Like, what the fuck happened? And then the next year, I think LeBron got to the finals. Lakers didn't get there. And then the next year, Kobe got back, beat the Celtics. And then we were all waiting for LeBron versus Kobe. We were all waiting for LeBron versus Kobe. And what happened? Kobe got beat by J.J. Redick. LeBron got beat by J.J. Redick and Dwight Howard's Orlando team. Jameer Nelson, J.J. Redick, Hiro Turkoglu. They fucking beat LeBron, and we never got to see Kobe versus LeBron in the finals. Orlando went to the finals. Kobe beat him and repeated. So you can't say that LeBron was even better than Kobe because they were in the league when Kobe was winning back-to-backs. LeBron couldn't even get there. And then he did the super team shit. Kobe had to be in his 30s for LeBron to even sniff a championship. When Kobe was in his run-up prime, LeBron couldn't do it. Right or wrong? Oh, yeah, man. That work ethic on Kobe. And they got to stop with the LeBron scoring. Like, yo, he's not an elite scorer. He's been around forever, and he's one of the top-tier guys at everything. But, like, stop. Like Michael Jordan averaged 30 career. Look at Google Jordan. His career average was 30. That's the best scorer. Holy shit. But yo, I had to get a proper Luka LeBron basketball discussion. Mel dipshit, he's gonna want to talk basketball, but I'm doing my live stream on Super Bowl later. You know what? I should probably pick it up right now and do the Super Bowl live. I'm gonna go in right now. Tell everybody I'm going in now for the Super Bowl live. All right, boys. I'll be back on in a few.